Welcome to the Financial Doctor Show.
Hi! Welcome to the Financial Doctor Show. I'm Nick, your financial doctor. Assalamualaikum dan selamat petang to all my audience. So hari ni I have my special guest, Puan Helwa, a licensed financial planner. Say hello to Puan Helwa, everyone. Okay? Alright, so sebelum kita teruskan, ni nak ambil masa 1 minit untuk update, okay, kita punya FB Live. Today, kita punya FB Live is on Wealth Vantage punya FB page. So, I want to update into on my personal FB page juga. Mungkin Puan Helwa can also do the same thing. Okay? Share
now.
Okay. Alright, so I hope my guests semua apa khabar? Alright, I hope anda semua sihat, Alhamdulillah. Show The Financial Doctor Show ni adalah satu show yang dibuat setiap 2 minggu. Basically kita punya tujuan adalah untuk bagi awareness, untuk bagi kesedaran kepada ramai rakyat Malaysia tentang licensed financial planner. Okay, and what are the things that you can do? What are the benefit that you can get dengan berjumpa dengan licensed financial planner? So tonight, I had a special guest, my colleague, my good friend, Puan Helwa Sofni. So Helwa, maybe you can share a little bit about yourself, Helwa.
Hi everyone, Assalamualaikum. I hope my voice is clear, loud and clear, Nick.
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, good. Selamat malam, selamat petang. Okay, I'm Helwa Sofni. I'm a wife and mother of 3 young kids. I currently reside in Negeri Sembilan. And of course, in terms of job, I'm currently a licensed financial planner with Wealth Vantage. And Nick is one of my awesome colleague dekat Wealth Vantage. Thank you, Nick, for having me here tonight.
My pleasure. Actually, Helwa adalah juga seorang penulis artikel, dan salah satu artikel yang Helwa tulis recently adalah tentang why women should invest. Jadi, Nick sangat-sangat tertarik dengan artikel ni. So that's why Nick rasa I should invite Helwa onto the show. Because topik ni adalah topik tentang women power. Alright, and I think ramai wanita di luar sana yang actually they need help, they need guidance in terms of nak buat simpanan, in terms of nak buat investment. But sebelum kita pergi kepada topik yang menarik itu, okay, maybe ramai juga penonton di luar sana nak kenal tentang Helwa atau nak tahu sedikit tentang Helwa. Jadi ni ada 5 soalan. Tu dia, okay. Soalan Helwa 5 soalan. Just a little bit soalan warm up lah kan, soalan warm up mula-mula.
Simple one. Simple one.
So pertama sekali Helwa, apakah Helwa punya passion dalam bidang kerja atau industri ni yang membuatkan Helwa buat apa yang Helwa buat sekarang ni?
Okay, to answer you specifically, my passion really about to spread the awareness untuk financial literacy, bijak wang lah, celik kewangan. So that I hope that all Malaysian, tak kisah whatever kita punya background, we can be somebody yang yang understand the subject matter better, because it's subject for life, subject for our own use. Okay.
Kenapa Helwa nak make sure dia ni understand the subject matter? Apa yang the real subject matter yang Helwa maksudkan tu?
Because I found this past ni secara tak sengaja. I took a career break.
Alright.
So I was looking for solution, and I see many people so-called in this financial services industry. So by, because I was on career break kan, I was an accountant before. So I thought I was good.
Right.
I thought I was like so good about numbers. Of course, you are expected to be good about that. So I thought financial ataupun numbers about kita punya own kewangan pun good lah. Alright. But when I did that fact finding and whatnot, I found out surprises yang membuatkan I rasa kita ni dalam kerugian yang kita do is a damage tau kalau kita tak betul-betul look into this seriously. Okay, resources can be limited.
What damage apa?
Kita selalu cakap resources kita atau duit lah, kewangan kan, we talk about money very limited. But you just imagine ni, kalau money yang kita kata limited tu pun salah urus, salah kita decide untuk dalam topik hari ni, salah salah invest, salah buat percaturan untuk apa kita berbelanja. Semua-semua tu something yang memerlukan ilmu decision making kita.
Kenapa ni cakap fantastic? Because I rasa malam ni Puan Helwa akan share juga melalui experience beliau tentang kenapa wanita perlu invest. So apa yang Helwa cakap tadi itulah satu experience yang sangat-sangat bernilai that people should know. Alright? Okay. So next question. Helwa, selain daripada luar daripada bidang kerja, apakah minat Helwa? Apa hobi Helwa di masa lapang?
Okay, since I have 3 grown-up kids, very young kids actually, but my eldest is already 13, my second one dah 9 years old. So when we talk about hobby and whatnot, kadang-kadang very tricky kan, we also said we don't really have much time. But as much as I have the time, kalau last time kalau kita nak pergi mana-mana tu, I now spend more on outdoor activity.
Okay, contohnya?
Contohnya macam, okay, at least I recap the last 2 years, apa yang paling banyak I buat. I banyak buat hiking and trekking dengan my kids. So it's like, bukan yang extreme tau. It's not that extreme. You just imagine lah, benda ni pun baru. I have a colleagues yang also yang minat yang sama. So the last one in December, I for the first time I did water rafting. And for the first time juga, because it's a family activity. So like last year December, I sempat pergi Canberra Highland. Normally dulu-dulu kalau I pergi Canberra Highland, we talk about strawberry, cactus, all those just visit. But this time around, we really spend time understand the trail yang ada dekat Cameron, whichever trail yang selamat untuk I dengan anak-anak I untuk pergi.
You pergi Moss Forest tu?
Yang tu tutup masa tu.
Okay.
So I pergi apa nama tempat tu. Tapi adalah banyak trail lah kan. I pergi trail 6.
I see. Fantastic. Go back to nature sebenarnya. It's a good habit juga.
Sebab anak sulung I lelaki, so I kena exposekan dia juga dekat outdoor. I need him to be like, understand and appreciate the nature as well.
Yes, that's very, very good. That's very, very good. I think going back to nature lah salah satu cara juga kita appreciate what we have. Kan,
betul. Banyak benda yang boleh di-share masa kita having that time kan.
Exactly. And then dia murah juga dia punya aktiviti tu.
If you want to read about cost.
Yes. Okay. Helwa, apakah satu fun fact yang Helwa rasa orang tak tahu pun pasal Helwa ni? Contoh yang ni bagi sebelum ni, contohnya my birthday adalah sama birthday dengan arwah Biduanita Negara Sharifah Aini. You know siapa Sharifah Aini? You tahu kan?
Biduanita penyanyi.
Ada setengah orang tidak kenal kalau muda remaja tidak tahu siapa Sharifah Aini.
I'm old enough to really know.
Satu lagi fun fact pasal ni adalah, I pula jawab soalan ni. I'm a colourblind. So ramai orang tak tahu. Okay, so apakah fun fact tentang Helwa? Satu fun fact yang orang tak tahu.
Okay, maybe banyak, tapi kalau nak relate tadi dengan cerita tadi yang cakap pasal outdoor kan, bunyi macam wow, adventurousnya. Sebenarnya I by nature bukan not that adventurous by nature. In fact, I have one big fear. I takut sangat dengan air. I takut sangat aktiviti. So you can imagine water rafting. I tell you, I kena paksa lah. A little bit of push make you really discover or explore new thing. End up I feel so happy. Okay, tapi I memang takut air. I belajar renang banyak kali ni daripada zaman universiti, selalu gagal. Only the last couple of years lepas my husband lah yang in a way paksa ataupun support lah barulah boleh buka lipat tutup. I don't know the basic swimming thing.
Water confidence sangat penting sebenarnya. So I try to introduce to our kids as early as possible.
My kids dah grown out, they are better swimmer than me, so they will like really challenge me, "Mami, kenapa Mami swim so slow? Mami, why you not moving?" Pressure kan?
Okay, Helwa, apakah next, apakah kata-kata pujangga ataupun apa kita panggil kata-kata pujangga ni, kata-kata pujangga yang Helwa pegang, quotes that you inspire you, life quotes that you like?
Okay, I really have this on my wall. It says that women are natural multitasker who are flexible with their energy. I really like this from them because I feel that, you just imagine I was a career woman, took a career break, and
Okay.
start doing or exploring other things, focusing on family for at the point of time. So I need
Correct.
something to motivate me, saying that I'm also good about this thing other than just work.
I see. So
I
women
instill that
is a multitasker,
natural multitasker
natural multitasker. Okay.
and can be very flexible with their energy.
Can
Uh,
be very flexible
with their
with their
energy.
energy.
Sebab tu you can see women can be successful in any area, be it career,
Okay.
be it investing, the one that we want to talk about tonight.
Okay. I agree with you totally, fully.
Good.
Human is a natural multitasker and can be very flexible with their energy. It is true. In a way, if you look at your mother, everyone, if you reflect on your own mothers, you can imagine, especially kalau you ni adik-beradik ramai, macam mana your mother can do everything. Betul
Yep.
tak? Untuk all adik-beradik you at the same time, rumah kemas at the same time, masak. Kalau your mother kerja lagi lah macam-macam. Betul tak? So to
Yes,
me,
my mom kerja
yes,
dulu. My mom kerja.
exactly. So everyone will feel the same for a woman. All right. So that's
Betul.
why bagus I have a share ni because sesuai juga dengan topik pada pagi ni lah pula.
Bagi.
Okay, why women should invest? Because we would like to give honor to women. Women in our life adalah orang kata syurga di bawah tapak kaki ibu. Sebab ibu ni boleh macam-macam multitask, can do so many things. So at the same time, okay, tonight we would like to share to all women out there, okay, why they should invest, how they should invest, or things like that. Puan Hewa akan share nanti. So Hewa, before we go to our main questions, satu tips kehidupan untuk working mom macam Hewa.
Okay, satu ni. I think it's about managing kita punya expectation. Okay, I think it's very important that you know that when we have this belief that we can do everything, but we have to manage our expectation. It's not that we want to be perfect at everything.
Yeah.
Okay, we just do our best. Normally, women will say that they have limited time because they are working. I feel that when I start being serious again about working, but what is important, like I said just now, is quality time that you have. You can have plenty of time, tapi kalau tak ada quality, it's still back to square. So to me, it's like I'm focusing on whatever time that I have to make it as meaningful as possible.
I suka you sebut managing expectation. You don't have to be perfect. Betul
Yep.
tak? Because sometimes we are, I think this one works for everyone. Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves that kita rasa that we have to be like this. Dan kita
Betul.
macam too hard on ourselves. Jadi unnecessarily kita jadi terlampau banyak fikir, kita susah hati, kita rasa nanti orang kata macam tu, nanti orang macam ni. Padahal orang tak kata pun, padahal you sendiri.
Ya, betul. So
Very
life
good,
will
very
be
good.
much manageable kalau kita sendiri rasa okay, you know.
Yeah.
So itu penting
Amazing.
sekali lah.
Okay. Thank you, Hewa, for sharing this one tip for all moms, all working moms out there. Manage
Yeah,
expectation. And you don't have to be perfect, okay? It's fine. It's okay not to be okay. Alright. So, cuba kita pergi kepada soalan yang kita nak cakap pada malam ni. So, Helwa, kenapakah penting wanita ni untuk menyimpan ataupun invest?
Okay, Nick, before I answer that, boleh ke I cerita a little bit before that?
Boleh.
Okay.
Silakan.
Because you mentioned just now because I come up with this article talking about kenapa women kena invest kan?
Yes.
So when I want to come up with this article, I really did a kind of study lah before. Yelah nak do writing kan, we have to have the data and then concrete valid punya input. So
Okay.
I use that whatever that I can read, of course. I even interviewed our colleague yang buat financial planning, our fellow licensed financial planner, asking them about their client, how the client, the woman client react about investing, as well as I also use my personal case with my clients lah. Okay,
Alright.
so the one yang kalau catchy dalam kita punya news, I was like disturbed by reading that kalau kita tengok women yang participate dalam stock market is only 30%. That's always the case. Maksudnya tak ramai women yang invest. Bila I tanya kawan-kawan apa semua tu sama juga. Normally people women tak excited about investing as compared to any other area lah. So because of that, that's why I come up with this. Kenapa kita kena faham dulu kenapa ramai tak invest. Ramai tak invest sebab ada 3 main reason tau ni. First thing first, kita kena tahu tu sebab tu dia nak kena address kenapa kita kena buat. Tapi kenapa first thing first ramai tak invest? Ramai tak invest satu sebab kalau yang berkahwin kadang-kadang dia depend on dia punya spouse. That's a very common punya scenario. Even though they are working, they can easily say that is need to ask the partner lah first. Ataupun they think investing ataupun investment ni satu topik yang very complicated. Okay, I dah busy banyak benda ni, I jaga anak, I kerja, takkan nak cakap lagi, nak belajar lagi pasal investment. So that could be the case. And the third one, Nick, you know that so many people out there, you really have your wife also working, you have many friends yang successful career women. They maybe think that they don't have to invest because they are doing good. They earn very good salary. Why should I pening kepala? I already, have a handsome salary to begin with. So they think that they don't have this urgency lah to do. So these are the main 3 reasons kenapa mostly people tak invest.
Okay, I didn't get the first one just now. The second one is depend on spouse. The third one is they think they are doing good already. Number 1 was just now?
No, first one they think that investing is a man thing.
Oh.
Okay, number 2 they think it's a complicated subject.
Okay.
And number 3 they think they are doing okay. No need to invest.
Depend on spouse tu?
Depend on spouse tu the first thing lah, maksudnya man thing. So I depend on my spouse lah.
I see.
Kalau macam bayangkan lah your husband and wife, husband you take care of financial, I take care of other thing kat rumah ni. Contoh kan kadang-kadang you buat perbahagian tugas ke.
So now I recap 3 perkara yang menyebabkan wanita tak invest. Nombor 1, they think that investing is a man stuff. Right? Nombor 2, they think this is sangat complicated. Nombor 3, they think they are already doing good. Okay? Jadi kenapa mereka tidak invest?
Yep.
Okay. So sekarang ni
soalannya
itulah on the other side. So on this side is kenapa you perlu invest. So inilah kenapa dia tidak invest. But it's good because apa yang Hawa dah cakap, why you write this article, you nak faham kenapa dia orang tak invest. So these are the reasons that you came out with. Okay, so now Hawa bagi tahu dia orang, bagi tahu semua rakyat Malaysia, bagi tahu semua wanita di luar sana yang saya sangat hormati, why you should invest.
Betul. Okay, so reason nombor 1. Tadi Nick, in your question, you ada mention kena simpan dan kena invest.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, let me explain a little bit the difference between these two. When we said is simpan means kita just put aside our money. We keep it and then tu duduk situlah, kita simpan duit dekat bank. Simpan is also very important. You just imagine tak simpan lagi teruk. So first thing first, you simpan. Okay,
simpan
itu simpanan.
Yes,
you have to simpan first. That's what it's always say, saving before investing. If you come to see people like us and say that you want to invest tapi you tak ada duit simpanan, tak boleh juga. Simpan is a main thing, first thing first lah orang kata. Okay. Then only we talk about invest. Invest tu maksudnya kita dah tolak yang simpan, yang mana kita boleh investable asset. Asset apa ni maksudnya daripada simpanan kita berapa banyak yang kita dah boleh invest. Kan kalau kita clear dah, bukan semua saving tu kena invest, dah ada portion yang kita boleh invest. Jadi investment ni lah yang kita kata apa ni, untuk work harder for us, nak generate return. Dia ada return, dia ada dividend dia. Kalau you biasa katalah common place orang invest kat Malaysia kat mana contohnya, can be fixed deposit, can be tabung haji, can be ASB, amanah saham and what not. Tu contoh-contoh tempat yang orang selalu berfikir buat investment sebab kita rasa ada return when we put the money there. Okay. So
kita beza simpan dulu sebab kita kena ada simpanan, barulah kita boleh nak tahu kita punya investable asset. Dan investable asset tu tadi Hawa cakap, so that the money can work harder.
Yep, betul. Work for us lah yang kita kata work nak invest ni yang kenapa woman kena invest. Sebenarnya short reason dia kena nak dapat return yang bagus lah. Tapi the next question maybe you nak tanya kenapa nak return yang bagus kan?
So kalau jawapan kenapa wanita perlu invest adalah supaya the money work harder.
Okay, itu dia punya underlying principle. Number one, contoh kan kalau kita relate balik kenapa tak invest. Kita boleh kata one thing, you know that regardless of our background kan ni, one day kalau umur kita panjang, insyaAllah kita akan retire. Okay,
Yes.
kalau ikut Malaysia punya statistik, rakyat Malaysia dia punya life expectancy can be for women until 80. As compared
women
to
live
men,
longer.
yes, women live longer. Bukan kat Malaysia dia, it's a worldwide punya survey saying that. Yes, maknanya kan kalau kita kata kita tetap cakap macam kita tak nak ambil tahu hal kewangan, macam mana kita nak hal kewangan, invest is part of hal kewangan lah kalau kita tak pernah ambil tahu. So that could be one of the reason kenapa you kena invest, you kena ambil tahu kewangan sebab kita punya life expectancy is longer than men. That's number one. Lepas tu kalau dah longer than men, definitely we need more kan.
Yeah.
Kan, and when you live even longer, you need even more untuk support you punya sustain ataupun nak sustain you punya lifestyle. Kalau you tanya I kan ni, I rasa bukan about sustain je tau. Women nowadays is very, orang kata apa, sophisticated. Alright, kita our improve social economy, kebanyakan women nowadays pun dah bekerja, tak kisahlah bekerja makan gaji ataupun ada business. We are very exposed to, you know, what happen in our society. So normally kita kalau boleh nak maintain lah lifestyle, kalau we have ada certain way of lifestyle, kita kalau lepas retire tak naklah tiba-tiba menurun pula. You know, you don't want to downgrade your life.
So this is part of the why they should invest.
Yes,
You mentioned
yes.
just now life expectancy is longer, which I think is very, very valid, which a lot of women, ramai wanita luar sana sometimes memang ramai yang terlepas pandang. That actually statistics shows that you live longer than men.
Betul.
You live longer than your husband. Okay.
Yep.
Secondly, tadi you cakap tadi women now are more sophisticated.
Betul. Bila kita more sophisticated, ni bila kita more sophisticated, meaning to say that ada ratio tau. Kalau you baca artikel, I read a study showing that women punya pattern of spending increase in the higher rate as compared to men. Okay, for fashion. Okay, so kalau yeah. I mean like kita tak payah deny benda tu lah. If you ask me what motivate me to work, kan? What motivate me to go and then really allocate my time for work, other than passion tadi lah. Of course ada something for what is it for me, because I want to enjoy this life. Don't misunderstood financial planner as if like kalau jumpa financial planner means tak payah spend. No, I really told you I shared just now that it's about spending. It's about spending time, and anytime pun definitely kena bayar juga sikit banyak. Definitely need cost, need money. Okay, and that is what women needs for kita punya well-being. Well-being kita bukan financial. The financial of course one important thing, but kita punya mental punya well-being, social punya well-being, spiritual punya well-being. So a lot of thing, nak balance benda-benda ni. Jadi kalau kita nak having orang kata apa yang tadi tu lah I cakap, bila social ekonomi kita pun makin baik, kita punya expectation pun in a way mungkin meningkat. Jadi
so ada dapat 2 point Helwa daripada yang soalan tadi tu, kenapa wanita perlu invest. Satu adalah life expectancy lagi panjang daripada lelaki. Kedua adalah women are more sophisticated. Itu dua saja.
Okay, tak ada banyak je nak berapa. Okay, I sebut dua tu dulu. Alright. And another thing, you know that kalau kita cakap pasal women yang mothers,
Okay.
But Nick, you can tell me if you disagree. Tapi betul tak Nick, bila you deal with many of our women yang mothers, their main concern normally about family, about dia punya anak, about kalau dia ada lagi parents, dia concern about their parents. Women memang born with this TLC, kan? Kita love, kita care about other people, kita sayang, so this love or this TLC thing make us like, you know that what motivate me, because I know I want to give the best for my kids. Tapi kalau I tak invest, even though I simpan, can you imagine I need to simpan so much to make sure that cukup untuk keperluan anak I yang panjang lagi perjalanan je. If the money doesn't work, just hope that I work hard. I cannot lah. I tadi kan cakap I nak balance people. I want to be balanced. I want my money to work harder than me.
Tapi this point kan, care for family. Yes, naturally women they have soft spot for that. Okay. But many women also out there depend on the spouse. Okay, so they think that the spouse will take care of this, or they think that I feel that let the spouse lah take care pasal ni, so biarkan the spouse take care.
Yes.
But then again, betul yang Helwa cakap tu, I setuju. Okay. I also meet a lot of women yang lebih banyak fikir pasal tentang family, anak-anak. Actually kalau parents ada, nak make sure that can are able to give to the parents and what not. Betul tak? Yes, I think that's a very valid point yang women perlu invest. Cuma kadang-kadang benda ni dalam it depends on the family punya situation. So macam maksudnya especially kalau dia banyak bergantung kepada suami.
Okay. When you talk about bergantung pada suami, I think that lead to a little bit serious punya soalan tau sebenarnya. When we talk about we depend on others, I don't know, I will ask many people out there, being man or woman out there, do you like woman that is too dependent on other people? It's a matter of if you have choice. You want to be somebody dependent or you want to be somebody walaupun your husband is very stable, can provide you with a very good life, you don't need to work, but is it an excuse for you to, orang kata apa, not even involved with your financial? It will be very...
This one I nak relate to my second question. So my second question to you is, kalau suami dah sediakan semuanya, adakah perlu juga wanita ni buat simpanan ataupun investment?
Because kan dalam life kan again, life is full of surprises. Be it pleasant, be it unpleasant. Okay, when I say unpleasant tu normally I talk about 3D. D,
donkey.
Donkey, durian. Okay, durian the king.
Yes, 3D. Apa dia 3D tu, Halwa?
Death. Divorce. And disability.
Okay, hey, this is interesting. It's a good 3D, death, divorce, disability.
Yep. My question back to everybody. My question to everybody. Can you control all these three? Can you?
No.
So what else can I explain about this? These are the three things that memang tuan dah cakap is something yang kita kena percayalah benda tu boleh berlaku. Walaupun kita, it's beyond our control. But what is it within our control? Don't focus about things yang beyond our control. Within our control is something that, you know, if you are somebody that ready, walaupun currently maybe you kerja pun sekadar untuk diri sendiri sebab yang lain-lain keperluan husband dah sediakan. Tapi you punya priority ataupun you punya thinking, macam saya cakap, basic needs untuk my kids, maybe husband dah sediakan, tapi I desire to have to give more to my kids. That's coming from me. So when you are clear about this objective and you don't really depend on just one person, that will be better. Again, kalau ni I tak tahu you pernah baca ataupun you pernah come across this case yang bila berlakunya contohnya kematian the breadwinner, the main breadwinner of the family, the wife tu macam ada dua isu lah normally, sama ada yang ditinggalkan tu cukup atau tak cukup. Of course that's always the calculation part lah. Tapi just imagine, even though cukup doesn't mean that the surviving spouse or kids will be well taken care of. If the wife tak pernah uruskan kehidupan kewangan sendiri, suddenly dapat a big sum of money pun, macam mana nak urus? You dah lah face the death ataupun the loss. It's a very, very, orang kata apa, susah lah nak imagine the situation. But now you being given task yang even more. Talking about something yang you tak pernah tahu pun kat mana.
Okay, so 3 benda yang Halwa jawab tadi to the second question, kalau suami dah sediakan semua, adakah perlu wanita nak buat simpanan juga? So Halwa bagi 3D, iaitu death, divorce dan juga disability. Okay, so first and foremost, it is satu perspektif kehidupan yang ramai husband and wife kadang-kadang ramai benda ni dia ambil mudah ataupun tak terfikir, and dia fikirkan it will never happen to me. Okay, life will go on beautifully. Okay, and then secondly tadi, on top of the 3D tu, Halwa juga mention, katakanlah the husband tinggalkan banyak duit untuk dia, husband mati dulu, tinggalkan banyak duit, and then all of a sudden, seorang yang tidak pernah tahu handle duit, tak pernah tahu macam mana nak manage duit, tiba-tiba you dapat get a lot of money, you pun macam do not know what to do.
What to do with that?
It's either you can be taken for a ride by someone, or duit tu juga mungkin dalam sekelip mata sahaja, habis duit tu.
Betul. Banyak story ni kalau kita nak tengok dalam isu-isu semasa. That's a lot of things.
Maksudnya kalaulah kita relatekan benda ni bukan setakat investment sebenarnya soalan ni. Jawapan tu juga adalah tentang full financial planning. Dan juga tadi Nick terfikir juga bila Halwa jawab ni, kita kadang-kadang suami isteri ada yang duit engkau, duit aku.
Betul.
Okay, ada yang duit I, duit
Macam
I, you, duit I. Macam tu pun ada juga. Kan?
pun ada, of course.
Jadi situasi sebegini sebenarnya sometimes that's why Nick kalau jumpa dengan husband and wife, I always say that it's better that both of you know each other. Bukan know each other, but both of you must know what is going on financially.
Kalau
Kan?
boleh lah.
Sebab macam apa yang Hewa cakap tadi tu, is not sometimes kalau lah wife yang mati dulu and then tinggalkan duit banyak pada husband pun tak tahu yang kata wife ni ada banyak duit ni, dia pun tak tahu apa yang dah dibuat, dia pun mungkin face the same thing.
Betul.
Kan duit akan boleh habis macam tu saja. Betul tak? So
Nak simpan duit lama, nak invest tu take so many things, suddenly nak habis macam tu je kan.
So it's a very very valid point yang Hewa bagi tadi, 2 point yang jawab pada soalan sangat-sangat very solid lah. Satu tentang 3D tu yang you mesti ingat bahawa death, divorce, disability can happen to anyone. Nombor 2 pula adalah tentang kalaulah tiba-tiba you dapat duit selepuk yang you ni tak tahu macam mana nak manage life, nak manage duit, duit tu pun boleh habis macam tu saja.
Ya. Itu lagi sayang lah kisahnya.
Very good. I think it's a very very good point so far Hewa bagi. Saya rasa wanita kat luar sana tu listen to apa yang Hewa cakap tadi, write down. These points are very very important because you may be working or you may be a homemaker, a housewife, but it's still relevant to you.
Yep.
To all wanita out there. Okay. So alright. Earlier tadi Herwa ada cakap pasal tentang lifestyle.
Yep.
Okay, tentang lifestyle. Jadi ni nak tanya soalan ni. Soalan ni adalah okay. Tapi sebelum pergi pada lifestyle tu lah, ni nak berbalik pada soalan yang pertama tadi, kenapa wanita perlu menyimpan ataupun invest. Okay. Herwa, ada beza tak kalau wanita tu dah berkahwin ataupun dah bujang? Dah bujang. Wanita tu belum berkahwin ataupun dah kahwin. Ada beza tak untuk tidak menyimpan ni?
Okay. Kalau on the general basis, on the top, bagi saya, to me, it's like, it depend on situation. Okay. Why I said to that? Okay, because of, you can be single. Normally, bila kita cakap single, you imagine dia tak ada tanggungjawab ataupun tak ada banyak tanggungan lah. Okay, or maybe you still single. Tapi again, that's why I cakap it depend on everybody punya case. You can be single but you are the eldest in the family. You still have adik-adik yang bersekolah, ibu bapa yang depend on you. Okay, so to me is that the status ni tak sangat memberi ataupun macam kata kita boleh cakap okay yang bujang tak payah sangat, yang kahwin je kena ambil tahu. No. There's nothing related back to kita punya background. Okay, but again, if we just compare between these two, normally bila dah berkeluarga, you punya consideration of course more, definitely more. Like macam I cakap tadi lah, those things yang I dah share. What is your, even from woman perspective, it depend juga your husband kerja apa, is it stable punya job, that could be the case. And then anak-anak kat berapa orang, macam mana, sekolah kat mana, you duduk mana, duduk dekat bandar, duduk luar bandar, things will have a different. And again, bila dah berkeluarga, you can, kalau kita dalam financial ni, I would like to relate, maybe sekarang tak banyak lagi perlu, tapi mungkin in future bila anak-anak tu dah grown up, dah start masuk universiti, sekolah, menengah dan sebagainya, expenses tu dalam kita punya timeline, dia akan jadi makin lama makin meningkat dengan lebih tinggi lah.
Actually, kenapa ni?
Kenapa?
Kenapa tanya soalan ni ialah sebab I find that a lot of yang belum kahwin ni, yang bujang, they feel that dia tak perlu nak merancang, tak perlu nak menyimpan sangat because they are still bujang, they still carefree life, tak perlu nak fikir-fikir banyak sangat. Tetapi macam Hawa cakap tadi tu, okay, there are yang you ada adik-beradik ramai ataupun you ada komitmen semua kan, betul tak? So why I want to ask this question is actually daripada bujang lah you patut ada financial planning supaya bila you dah berkahwin nanti you are prepared, bukan saja prepared untuk nak kahwin tetapi you have a better, how would I say?
Dia macam ni tau. Okay, good that you mention. Let me explain this way. Kalau orang macam I kan belajar financial planning at the later stage bila I dah ada anak, dah dah later sikit lah, not that young. In a way, you perasan tak, from the very beginning, I learned the mistake, the damage is too bad.
Ya,
Tapi
betul.
kalau you learn before it happen, you just imagine, you skip one part tau, you skip doing mistake and you do it right from the very beginning. And when we talk about investment, time is the main essence, the horizon that you have. You start it earlier, I tell you, fantastic you punya lifeline tu nanti. That is
Actually,
why it's
yeah.
very important. I always thought, bila every time I got, I do have sharing kan dekat group kat mana, corporate kat mana-mana kan. Every time the one that asking is the young one, I always say that I very envy with them. Because they asked that, they got to know this earlier when they still have nothing much. When they still have, your salary walaupun nampak kecil, as if like everything just for yourself. If that's the case lah. As compared to us yang macam, dah banyak pecahan-pecahannya untuk orang lain, untuk anak dan sebagainya kan.
Exactly.
Kan? Ataupun I myself was not investor before. Nick, let's begin with that. I was not investor before. I was accountant, but I was not an investor. I just go with the flow. Most money letak kat sini, that's it. Cukup ke tak cukup ke, apa dia punya ratio ke, tak pernah ada review, tak pernah relook. Tak ada.
At least you ada buat simpanan juga. Ada yang tak ada buat simpanan langsung, ada yang spend saja.
The only nasib baik I buat simpanan. I'm not really a big spender lah back then. But again, I just feel that it's so waste. If I save back then, I know how to invest. Bukan save, I know how to invest. The extra ada after save tu, definitely it will give me a much better result today lah. So what I'm telling you, kalau you tak invest, maybe that's one more point lah Nick. Kalau kita tak invest, kita loss of opportunity. As if like we making loss every day. Kita macam, alamak, kita just miss the boat.
I guess sebenarnya Helwa, inilah tanggungjawab kita sebenarnya nak create awareness kepada rakyat Malaysia. Jadi bila kita cakap rakyat Malaysia mungkin is so big, but there are a group of people yang mula bekerja and you have a lot of excess income, especially when you are like a senior exec or assistant manager level. Alright, so at the point of time kalau you masih belum berkahwin lagi, so you have a lot of excess income, so you do not know what to do with money. Duit ni mungkin you spend on fashion, on clubbing, on things like that. Not to blame them, but sometimes because you do not have the right education, you do not have the right money blueprint in your family.
Tak aware lah, as simple as tak aware pun.
Exactly, because these kind of things are not being taught in college.
Betul.
You faham tak?
Betul.
Kan? And then because of the lifestyle, because of the social media, pengaruh social media, also you are, you tend to go for all those, kan? Okay.
Memang dos tu memang tempting pun ni. Dos tu memang tempting.
Tapi tak salah sebenarnya. But then
tak
you
salah,
need to plan berapa banyak. So nak tanya soalan ni, berapa banyak you nak set aside duit untuk me time ataupun untuk beli handbag?
Wow, specifically handbag.
Because kita cakap, okay, macam awak cakap tadi, it's not wrong. You can buy, tapi bukanlah you beli tiap-tiap bulan. Bukanlah kata you beli sampai berpuluh-puluh ribu, habis tu you neglect your other life priorities. So I nak tanya Helwa, berapa banyak?
Okay, soalan ni, kalau you tanya I berapa banyak, is there's no right or wrong answer lah. I don't want to tell you like percentage, because again I said, it depend on person, on your background tadi kan. Tapi secara this question related to cash flow ni. Sebab berapa banyak nak set aside kan, talking about how much you earn.
Exactly.
Okay, tapi kalau kita cakap filosofi per se lah what is proposed, first thing first, before you spend, you kena save dulu. And how much you should save, we would say that about 25%, about 1/3, 25% ataupun 30%. That should be for your saving first. And then another 1/3 can be for your expenses. Another 1/3 lagi maybe for your punya ongoing commitment macam loan ataupun support parents and whatnot. Tapi again loan is another thing I don't want to explain on that. But again, tapi kan kalau kita dah ada at least basic guideline dulu lah. You dah put aside that you have to put this money that you save, and then that ada balance untuk you spend. So how much you want to spend? Again, back to you punya nature lah. Kalau you kata me time, if you ask me me time, it can be anything. If you somebody yang kita adult tau, I'm talking this topic within the adult, regardless you married ke tak married ke, you adult meaning you make decision what's best for you. If you think beli handbag is something that your priority, but your resources is just this much, okay, so what are the area you will sacrifice? It's about that. If you understand, you want A, you sacrifice B, sebab resources tu banyak tu je. Or you want to how you want to, orang kata apa, nak buat ramuan dia. Okay, kalau contohnya, again, me time tu pun very subjective, selain daripada handbag. What is it to all women out there? Kita punya kita punya own satisfaction, kita rasa memang life is very, best, wonderful, we can do a lot of things. But we can define that. Just now Nick, you say that, hello, you punya activity save cost. I tak ada plan that for save cost, but eventually it turned out that way. As compared, kalau I fikir quality time is travelling overseas, how much different between the two, but is it any different in terms of quality? So when we want to talk about this, how we can motivate ourselves about me time, be it handbag sekalipun, tak salah. I pernah jadi PS personal shopper masa I duduk kat overseas.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yes. Tapi that is my personal experience when I'm a personal shopper. Mestilah I will shop juga, walaupun earlier on I tak pernah jenis beli handbag. End up I ada juga handbag. Okay, nak keep up lah, you get influence. Tapi bagi I tak salah. But at the end of the day, I tengok balik, is it something yang sustainable punya happiness to me? If you somebody out there suka handbag tapi you spend it on credit card, how much you feel, adakah itu satu tindakan yang bijak? Bukan? Sebab sustainable ke cara macam tu? Alright, so that's why I said keyword kalau in this short period of time to be is that kalau you dah set aside untuk you punya saving, if you can afford to do that, the balance tu is your call how to do it. Kalau you nak beli handbag sampai sanggup tak makan, I don't know.
So ada dua point yang bagus yang awak cakap pada soalan ni ialah, soalan ni adalah berapa banyak nak set aside duit untuk me time ataupun beli handbag. Pertama awak cakap, look at your cash flow. Look at your cash flow. In general, you should save one-third, you should one-third untuk expenses, one-third lagi untuk apa awak?
Expense, loan commitments lah. Loan
your financial commitments. So if you have taken care of all this and you have some extra, then you can use that extra money, or you can allocate that certain amount of money, bulan-bulan you simpan. This is the thing that you use for your me time. Ataupun tidak beli handbag. But in having said that, also Hewa bagi satu reminder, ialah credit card, penggunaan credit card. Ramai I rasa yang because nak keeping up with the Jonases, keeping up with the Kardashians, alright. So you tend to swipe the credit card, which is a no.
Betul.
Right. And then tadi satu lagi point yang Helwa cakap lah sustainability. Adakah benda tu once you buy then give you satu satisfaction yang berpanjangan. Tapi Helwa keep on saying, bukan kata you tak boleh beli. Bukan kata you tak jangan, So these are the things yang I rasa sangat dan juga soalan ni bila Hawa jawab tu sebenarnya I rasa sebenarnya benda ni it comes in full financial planning. Bila you buat financial planning, you nampak. Sebab apa yang Hawa explain tu, kalau you tak buat full financial planning, you tak nampak benda tu. Sebab you hanya nampak, I nak aim, I nak beli bag ni. You faham tak? I memang sangat suka bag. I aim nak beli bag ni. But tapi kalau you nampak your full financial planning, you boleh letak your punya bag ni dengan your other life priorities. You letak side by side dan you fikir.
Betul.
Aku beli bag ni, aku tak dapat ni, anak dah nak masuk college. Aku cakap nak pergi haji. Then you adjust. Maybe you don't buy this one. You buy this one lah, smaller sikit. You still get. Betul tak? Ataupun you simpan impian tu lagi 2 tahun. So you simpan sikit-sikit duit tu.
Betul.
You still get to buy, but not now. Maybe you get to buy later. So but the key sebenarnya. Yes, you say something.
Sorry, you cakap.
Tak, nak cakap key dia adalah bila you buat full financial planning. Jadi bila you buat full financial planning, senang you nak jawab soalan ni. Berapa duit yang you nak set aside untuk you punya me time, duit you nak set aside untuk nak beli handbag ni?
Betul ni, kalau bila you mention buat financial planning kan, kalau you tanya I kan, it's not about berapa banyak kita tak boleh buat tau. Tapi kan why you need to do financial planning, sebab you know that how much you should enjoy your money and you just enjoy, don't worry. I keep saying that to my client. Don't worry about it. Let's find out. This is the money. Hello, I dah banyak kali tengok tapi I tak berani beli lah sebab macam ni. Tapi kita dah do the assessment and what not. Go and have it. Go and belanja. You want to bring your mother to umrah or haji and what not. It can be done. Of course we do the assessment. But that is why it's important. It doesn't mean to cut off, your life and lifestyle. In fact, it should be the one that motivate you. I have one client yang dia ada part time job, dia ada permanent job. Bila dia tahu benda-benda ni, dia kata, hello, I jual cookies ke, I jual all the product. Kadang-kadang you ada oil, essential oil tu kan, kadang-kadang you pakai, lepas tu you become the one that orang kata sell that product balik kan. Dia jadi motivated. Dia kata, whatever I do ni, kalau whatever yang extra I have this, it could be money for me to spend. Sebab the necessity already covered through my working punya salary. So why I have this, I like this product so much, I become the seller or promote this product, I earn some money. This money is purely tabung untuk I berbelanja.
Exactly. So with a full financial planning, you are able to see holistically apa yang dah cukup, apa yang dah sufficient, and then this is the extra money. Fantastic.
Yes. So the extra tu yang tadi kita relate balik kena invest supaya money tu tetap work harder for us. Bila ada return, duit tu boleh work for us lah.
Exactly. Ni I nak tanya soalan drama Melayu sikit.
Alamak, apa dia kah?
Okay. Macam manakah situasi kalau lah isteri nombor 2 ataupun isteri nombor 3? Okay. Jadi apakah isu yang dia perlu fikirkan bila dia nak buat investment? These are real questions actually, but maybe people do not want to ask or people do not want to think about it. People do not see it. I do not know.
So as if like this question coming from the second or the third wife.
Yeah.
Okay. So how they should react about their punya finances? Should they invest still?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I'm somebody yang regardless that background, if we are independent woman ataupun dependent to some extent, whichever within kita punya reach, again kita kena simpan duit dulu untuk kecemasan. Okay, we have to save our money first for kecemasan. This is applies regardless you first wife, second wife, third wife, you are not a wife, it's still the same. I still back to spare regardless your background or your status. First thing first, kita kena ada duit kecemasan. You save your money. Bila save tu maksudnya tempat yang selamat lah, bukan tempat yang you boleh ada potensi loss the money. So you save the money at least 6 months. Okay, that's the basic rule. Okay, then only we talk about the extra for invest. If you somebody yang never invest, rule about investment ni kan, you don't invest something yang you tak faham you invest on what. I think what our society always excited about is like kalau I come to you and I tell you, this investment give you this return. I don't care lah apa benda tu, I tak faham. I put my focus on the return, but I don't understand what are the risks that I'm taking with. Itu yang rule yang jadi salah. So when you start invest yang mana dulu? Sebab kita sebenarnya nak build up the habit. Kita kena apportionkan. This is money management. You dah ada duit untuk simpan. You dah ada duit untuk invest. Invest yang tempat macam mana dulu? Tempat yang selamat dulu. Then a little bit baru dah ada extra. Duit tu mana tau kalau kita belajar tu. Duit tu kalau you invest tiba-tiba macam ada kerugian sebab ada naik turun. You still boleh tidur lena. Dia tak effect duit anak pergi sekolah. Dia tak effect duit nak pergi pasar. Benda-benda macam tu penting. Maksudnya duit tu tak mengganggu you punya current plan. Okay, I don't want to
invest tempat yang selamat. Macam mana nak tahu invest tu tempat selamat ke tak?
Okay, tempat yang selamat again kalau I cakap tadi commonly kat Malaysia orang letak kat mana? Okay, the common one we talk about fixed deposit, we talk about bond, we talk about ASB. Okay, amanah saham lah, ASN ke. Those could be the area yang paling common sekali. Ni mesti you buat financial planning client, that is where people normally put the money is. Or even kalau yang I cakap tak invest, I also have client yang put in 6 figure dalam saving. Okay, so that's quite common. They don't really spend, they don't need the money, tapi the money is just left idle there. Setiap tahun bertambah lah, sitting there. So, okay, that is number one. You dah simpan lah kat mana-mana. You simpan dekat your own bank account. To you is simpanan lah, of course. Kita tak nak be technical sangat. Tapi you dah ada that. Okay, tapi lepas tu baru kita cakap, nak invest kat mana? You dah start ada tabung haji dah apa. Pembacaan is very important. Sebab tu I cakap, sebenarnya dalam artikel I highlighted, walaupun kita rasa that is complicated, we have to start doing the reading. If again everything you want to depend on people come to see you and approach and explain, itu yang ada satu orang kata gap yang membuatkan a little bit dangerous sebab you tak dapat differentiate yang mana yang you can, yang mana you cannot. So kalau if today we can share that our company, WVA punya sister company, we have MyPF as the education hub. Go and read from there. At least for tonight, I promote you to read, to have some, bukan baca semua, whichever your interest first. You have to know what is you want to know. I want to invest, apa other than ASB. You carilah dekat situ. Then you start your baby step. Start knowing what your option. So kalau you jumpa orang yang talk about that investment product pun, you know what to ask. That is very important sebab kita kena depend, leverage on others. Bukan semua benda buat sendiri based on judgement, no. Tapi dia kena ada, orang kata apa, ada balance kat situ. You spend a little bit of time. Macam ni lah kalau fashion pun, bukan semua benda fashion orang bagi kat kita cakap macam ni yang paling cantik. Betul tak ni? Even fashion pun we put our time to understand.
I agree. Cuma Helwa, I see ramai orang kat luar sana, they don't really take time to read or to find out. Okay, jadi tetapi ramai di luar sana juga yang di-approach oleh ramai yang cuba jual investment A, cuba jual investment B, cuba jual investment C, D, E. So they are being taken for a ride. Kan?
I think that is very valid question. That is how I've been approached last time. The thing yang I rasa yang the good one yang I boleh share, of course lah ada benda yang tak buat dulu, tapi yang one thing yang bila people come and approach me saying that ABC, I do my study. I carilah that information, I just validate tau, bukan semua. You say that this is the best fund in the market, contoh. I really Google that. And natural, kalau kita baca, kita nak validate something, kita suka lagi yang independent. If you baca A kata A bagus, then you baca from website A juga yang cakap dia bagus, benda tu tak ada giving you fair ataupun neutral opinion. Okay, pembacaan tu tak semestinya banyak, but it's just that you start, bila you dah start baca benda tu ada question, you maybe boleh ask that person, I baca benda-benda ni, I tengok actually ada satu masa tu you nampak macam menjunam ke bawah. For example, if it was not being explained, so you ask and validate balik. So itu the little thing yang come to you, maybe it's not your first effort, but when people come and approach you, you can validate. So that kalau these people can really explain to you, regardless their name, like a financial planner ke, nama yang lain pun, but if that person is somebody that responsible enough to explain it properly to you, it's something that you worth consider.
Okay, jadi maksudnya jawapan untuk jawapan drama Melayu tu, soalan drama Melayu.
Soalannya drama Melayu tu.
Situasi isteri kedua ataupun ketiga, apakah isu yang perlu difikirkan? Sebenarnya, apa yang Hawa jawab, sebenarnya isu tu dia tidak depend you isi nombor dua ke, nombor tiga ke, isi pertama ke. The thing is, pertama you kata you mesti ada emergency funding dulu.
Betul.
Alright, you perlu ada emergency funding dulu, and then you mesti ada tahu you punya investable amount, berapakah duit yang you boleh invest, yang you boleh ambil risiko untuk invest. Dan you perlu, okay lah, then of course there are basics tempat selamat macam ASB, tabung haji or things like that you boleh letak. Okay, then you hanya invest yang you faham. You jangan invest benda yang you tak faham.
Tapi bila tak faham tu janganlah tak invest langsung.
Bila you tak faham tu maksud you kena find out. Tu yang nak the second one. Maksud you have to find out. You have got to study, you have got to ask questions, Google. Alright, or you can also talk to someone who can give you an impartial punya advice.
Betul.
Kan? Contoh, if you talk to a licensed financial planner and it is an impartial advice. Okay, you can hear so many things about so many investment. Okay, you tanya, okay, what are the things that I should do? Should I invest in this? Should I invest in this? I want to invest in this. What do you think? So you get an impartial advice. What is the pros and cons?
Yep.
Betul tak?
That's your job. You just ask.
Exactly. Because if you talk to someone yang nak ada produk A, tiba-tiba you tanya kat dia, what do you think of product B?
Okay.
Ataupun C. Tentu yang jual produk A tu kata, oh sebenarnya B tu dia macam ni. C tu dia macam tu. A ni kan? So, sebenarnya jawapan tu memang sebenarnya adalah generic. Okay, so tak kira lah you ni nombor 1 ke, you ni nombor 2 ke, nombor 3 ke. These are the things that you have got to go through. Alright, that you have got to understand when you wanted to invest. Okay, Helwa, okay, kita ada masa sikit lagi. I just nak tanya one last question. Kalau situasi ibu tunggal, apakah tips untuk buat simpanan ataupun investment untuk ibu tunggal? Ataupun is it the same thing yang kita cakap tadi, dia punya isu dia?
Yes. Kalau you tanya I, Nick, you know lah, I'm very talking about women punya empowerment kan. I don't like to really differentiate people by the status. It shouldn't be put that way.
I see.
I pernah buat talk and then I do pre-survey question to the audience before the talk. This is the group of women And
Okay.
even though they are working, the husband, this is group of ladies lah, basically women. Tapi banyak juga dalam audience tu cakap they are the main breadwinner.
I see.
So you can be a wife, but you are still the one that provide almost everything to your family. Okay, walaupun you berkahwin. Ada juga yang single ataupun macam I cakap still have many commitments. So, ada yang ibu tunggal tapi very successful about their career. So kita punya latar belakang being woman kan, kita jangan terlalu to me like, jangan terlalu rasa macam kalau kita macam ni kita macam ni. No. Yes, that's why bila you rasa you senang, we tend to take complacent. Of course lah, bila you ada advantage, we enjoy lah that advantage. Bukanlah maksud I tak payah. Okay, tapi we know our own issue. We understand our own environment. How important am I to the people surrounding me? Okay, so it's everything kalau you perasan ni, every of your question is interrelated one another.
Exactly.
It's very interrelated. So
maksudnya tips untuk buat simpanan kepada ibu tunggal ni sama juga sebenarnya. So that means you still nak kena ada you punya emergency funding, okay? You mesti faham berapakah investable amount. Investable amount ni duit yang you boleh ambil risiko. Okay, then dah nak ambil risiko tu juga, betul kan Hewan? Kena faham juga apakah you punya risk profile.
Yes, itu more technical about that lah.
Kena faham juga you punya risk profile.
Betul.
Then kalau kita lebih technical sikit ialah tentang asset allocation. Duit you ni dalam you punya simpanan tu berapa banyak yang yang dalam high risk, yang low risk, dalam medium risk ataupun dalam asset classes yang berbeza.
Sebab tu
exposure.
Sebab tu bila I cakap tadi, when I said about my PF, I really recommend that because you can read a very basic punya article, tapi from there kan kalau dia mention asset allocation, you click kat situ, dia lead you what is asset allocation. So you boleh start explore you punya knowledge, expand according to you punya tu.
Yes, it has been a wonderful discussion, interview, Helwa. Tapi masa sangat mencemburui kita.
Sekejap je.
Kita rasa macam sekejap je, tapi almost 1 hour berlalu. Kita ada hanya masa 3 minit. So kalau ada any audience kat luar sana yang nak tanya soalan, okay, women have high morbidity rates compared to men. May I know Puan Helwa opinion on this in terms of financial planning, especially on risk management? Thank you Adib for your question.
Okay, financial planning, risk management. Okay, bila kita cakap risk management ni, again ingat tak tadi Nick we talk about death, disability is part of risk management. Okay, that is risk management. I mean kalau tu ada audience lah in the layman term, bila berlakunya keadaan macam ni, how is it to our family member? Okay, contohnya ialah kita kata high mobility kan. So kalau kita ni somebody, if I'm just housewife, no one depend on me, maybe things are not that critical. Betul tak ni? Tapi kalau I am somebody macam tadi I bagi contoh, kebanyakan women kat luar sana is no longer a surprise info saying that they are the main breadwinner to the family. So bila we talk about that, kita kena tengok dulu risk management. Dalam financial planning, risk management is actually number 1. You just imagine kalau kita simpan tadi, macam I cakap kena investable asset, simpan. This is very good question, maybe tadi I tak sentuh. Okay, kalau semua ni kita simpan tiba-tiba kena disability, habis kita panggil tangki kan ni kan, kita punya simpanan tu koyak, kena bayar duit duit nak cover sebab kita tak bekerja due to disability. Ataupun ataupun kalau kita cakap pasal death, you simpan banyak macam mana pun, tapi kalau you tak ada, sebab the amount untuk bila kita cakap certain life priority through risk management, it could be very high. You cannot be working just to protect yourself over this risk sahaja, you know. So dari segi priority, memang risk management is important. If I want to explain a little bit more on that, that's why lah kita pernah dengar ada orang kata, Helwa, I tak nak dengar pasal insurans dengan takaful Helwa, because they are talking about product. I'm not talking about product here. I'm talking about how much that you can, leverage on the, whatever available in the market, so that you just spend a little bit of it is your expenses, tapi your expenses yang membuatkan during this orang kata unpleasant punya experience ni, your family still well taken care of ataupun is less disrupted.
In a nutshell, Hawa, because masa sangat dah in a nutshell, I guess bila buat full financial planning, you akan nampak benda ni dengan perspektif yang berbeza.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
it's not just about insurance takaful. This is a spectrum yang sangat luas yang you perlu tengok macam mana dia impact your life. Macam mana
Yes.
dia boleh impact your life priorities yang lain. Kalau you
Betul.
tidak take into account risk
Sebab
management.
it's not about only ambil produk insurans tu. Kalau kita tahu chances dia kalau benda ni berlaku, I have to get back to workforce. For example, you get to know that. Definitely,
Okay.
your first investment is make sure your networking, you punya
betul.
readiness for that.
Kita
Dah
manage
buru dah habis dah. Dah habis masa.
Tak, satu main lagi. So, kalau ada any question, you can keep the questions coming. Okay, so if you want to experience talking to a licensed financial planner, okay, you can click the link below, okay, to register and get some financial consultation with a licensed financial planner. Don't worry, there's no strings attached. You talk to a licensed financial planner, faham macam mana dia boleh bantu you, macam mana boleh bantu wanita, macam mana boleh bantu ibu, macam mana boleh bantu a working mother, a single mother, how it can help you to understand more about your financial planning. Okay, so if you have any questions, keep it coming. You can PM us, okay, on our WVASB page. All right, and thank you so much, Hewa. Thank you so much for joining me tonight in the Financial Doctor Show. It has been great talking to you. So one last word from you, Hewa.
Be confident about whatever do you decide. You just pursue it moving forward.
Thank you so much. Okay,
Alright.
so with that, thank you very much semua to all audience out there. Thank you for listening, and kita jumpa lagi 2 minggu dengan satu lagi show yang ni akan bawakan untuk anda semua. So take care and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat berhujung minggu. Bye dan selamat berpuasa.
Assalamualaikum.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you for listening to the Financial Doctor Show.